Hey guys, so today I'm going to be trying a couple products from L'Oreal. It's the Infallible collection. I have the Total Cover Foundation. I have a highlight, contour, color correcting palette, and I have the sponge to try. So today I'm going to be trying those products, and I'm only going to be using the sponge and the sponges it came with just to see how these products work. Now, I couldn't find out if the sponge was supposed to be used wet or dry, so I'm going to try it dry just to see what happens. So I'm going to start off with the Infallible Total Cover Color Correcting Kit, and I'm going to be using the sponge that comes in it to really get the full effect of the product. So let me put my hair back. That would help. And I'm just using these Sephora collection clips. Let's see how this looks. Guys, I'm super excited. I'm getting my hair done next week, so I'm gonna be like platinum blonde almost. So first I'm gonna start off with the green color. I do have some redness, so we're gonna see how that covers. Wow, it's like really green. Really nice. So it's very creamy. It comes out very pigmented, so you only need a little bit. I actually kind of like the sponge it came with. It just blends it really nicely into the skin. Do a little bit right there. A little bit on my chin. A little bit around the nose. So I really like this so far. It's very blendable. Doesn't smell. Very creamy. Makes my skin feel super soft. I'm gonna use a little bit on my finger. And then I'm going to do a little bit of purple. It's purple highlights, and do that on my upper cheek, just where I would do a highlight. That's where I'm going to put the purple. Purple on my cheek, bring it up to where I would highlight. Do a little bit on the nose. Forehead. So I'm only putting the purple color where you would want a highlight, because through the foundation it's just going to look really, it's just going to show a little bit lighter of a color, not much, and it's just going to give a really nice natural highlight. I'm putting the green where I have any redness to counteract the redness, and then I'm going to use this color to color correct my under eyes. You know what I should have got is a concealer, but this said it had a concealer in it, so we'll see. I'm not gonna use the yellow one today. I'll use it next time. Now I'm gonna take my finger. I'm actually going to take a little bit of the yellow color and do it right on my sunspot, right there. I'm going to help get rid of that. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to move in to the foundation. And I got shade number 302. I honestly don't know if this is the right color or not, but we will see. Put a little bit on my spongy. Which looks pretty good. The sponge is a little hard, but it's not bad. What do you guys think? How does it look? I really like this foundation. It's blending in really nicely. It is really full coverage. I think I'm gonna wet the sponge on the other side. So I think for this side I'm gonna do the sponge wet to kind of see the difference, because it's kind of hard. The sponge is definitely harder than my beauty blender. And I don't know why, but it's giving me this odd white cast. So I'm wondering if I need to do, no. So what I'm doing is I have my glam core lights with me, and I'm changing the undertone of the lights to see if that can adjust this. Because for some reason, I think I got too light of a color. So if you look, it looks a little bit ashy on me. So I definitely got the wrong color. Do you see that? So besides getting the wrong color, I really like this foundation. It feels really light on the skin. It doesn't feel like a full coverage, but it definitely is covering. Amazing. It's definitely covering everything. It feels really good. It's very smooth. Let me try blending with my fingers. Blends in really nicely. Oh my god. Guys, my skin feels so soft with it on. Like, it just feels like skin. That's amazing. Now I'm gonna wet this. So I have a glass of water. So I'm gonna plop that in. Let's see what happens when I wet it. So I wet it. It did get a little bit bigger. Now let's see on the other side if there's a difference. Just gonna squeeze some on. Okay, so now that the sponge is wet, it's definitely softer. Like, it's not as hard as it was on this side. Like, this side it felt like kind of a rock. On this side it feels really soft, really squishy. Definitely a lot better. So I definitely recommend, if you're gonna use the L'Oreal beauty sponge, to wet it before you use it. It just blends so much better. Okay, so now that I did my full face, I'm now going to do the contour and highlight. So this, I love it. I definitely recommend it. Thumbs up. Now I'm going to use this thing, this highlight and contour, if I can get it open. So let's start with my highlight. Well, actually, let's start with my contour. So I'm going to use this shade for my contour. The darkest one they have. And put it on the sponge. Wow, that's really yellow. Really orange. So I don't like that contour color. Not a huge fan. So now I'm gonna do the other colors. Let's try this color. Maybe that color can be like a bronzer color. No, that's like my skin color. So that's not gonna work. I'm gonna do this lighter shade. It's my concealer. definitely think I don't know. I don't know what I think yet. Okay. So I really like the color correcting palette. I really like the texture of this palette and how smooth it goes on, how creamy it is, how pigmented it is. But I think I need to get different colors for me. I don't think I got the right color tone. The contour color is a little bit too warm for my skin, like it's a little too orange. So I probably wouldn't use that one. And then the other colors are either my exact skin tone or a little bit lighter. So I think I would either need a lighter palette. I think I would need a lighter palette. So I like the colors, I like the textures, I like the pigmentation of them. This one just didn't work with my skin very well, but I like how it felt. This one I love. I love the green. It really color corrected. It really helped my skin. So that's a yes. This foundation, I love. I love it. I love the L'Oreal Infallible Full Coverage Foundation. I got shade 302. I think I would go a shade up to the next shade. This says this is 24-hour wear, so we will see. It felt like skin. It's not heavy. I don't feel like I'm wearing anything. It didn't soak into my pores. Like, it feels really, like my skin feels really smooth. It's not moving. I also didn't put a primer on. I forgot to buy the primer. And without a primer, it still looks good. Like, this foundation looks good with or without primer, I've noticed. I like it. I definitely recommend these products. So every product I tried today, I loved. I'm definitely gonna go to, I think these you can get at the drugstore, I'm not sure. I think ULTA too has them, but I'm gonna go look up online and find some more products from L'Oreal that I can try, because I definitely love their products and I highly recommend them. So this is the end of my video. I just wanted to try a couple products I had got from L'Oreal and give you guys my reviews on them and see if I like them. Remember, I have not tried these before, so this was my first impressions trying them out, and I do love them and I definitely will use them again. And I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you enjoy my videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.